It's time for the Week 3 update for the 2025 Going for Green season. Let's look at our Week 3 results. And our biggest margin win goes to our only undefeated team. Hey New Guy took care of onside kick, who was hit with some bad luck with the early injury to CeeDee Lamb, netting him 0 points. Hey New Guy had a well-balanced offensive attack to win by 23 points. In our next game, Nighthawks put a beating on 4th and long to take over the club's division lead. Big games from Jalen Hurts and Nico Collins led the way. 4th and long had several underperformers contributing to this 20-point loss. And wrapping up the dominance from our division leaders, FinDaddy used a huge game from Jonathan Taylor to beat the Guinness Gas by 20 points. We go to some of our closer games now. Ready for football rode the big game from Cortland Sutton, built up a big lead, and then prayed that Derrick Henry wouldn't go off on Monday night. Their prayers were answered, and they held on for a 15-point win. Pocket Rockets ended up being the team with the running back that went off Monday night, and that was David Montgomery, with a major contribution from Hunter Henry for a 7-point win. The Gem, meanwhile, will try to recover from leaving Trey Tucker and his 41 points on the bench. And in the closest game of the week, Move the Chains went into Monday night with a fairly decent lead, but knew Lamar Jackson was looming. However, he just had enough to eke out this 2-point win. In our Week 3 standings, we got FinDaddy leading the Hearts division, Nighthawks leading the Clubs division, Hey New Guy, our only undefeated team, leading the Diamonds division, and we only have one team without a win, and that's Onside Kick getting off to their usual slow start. Our top 2 scorers of the week were Nighthawks for the second week in a row in the top 2, and Pocket Rockets. Our weekly scoring is a little below last year, but pretty close. This week, 117 points, and our season average, 346. Our Week 4 schedule. We've got the game of the week, number 1, Hey New Guy, going up against number 5, Guinness Gas. And a reminder, there's an early Sunday morning game in Dubai, Vikings against the Steelers. Make sure those players are active or on your bench before early Sunday morning. Looking at our notables, it's becoming harder and harder to break into our all-time records. So I've set up some sections to look at our season achievements. Most points scored in a game, we've got 154 points by FinDaddy last week against Move the Chains. Our biggest margin of victory right now is 53 points, 4th and long against the Gem, also last week. And in our closest games of the year, we have Guinness Gas, who's won the 2 closest games of the year. Move the Chains has been involved in 2 of our 3 closest games, won 1 and lost 1. And Hail Mary's been on the short side of 2 close games, 2 weeks in a row, losing to Guinness Gas last week and losing to Move the Chains this week. Move the Chains has faced 2 of the top 2 scorers through the first 3 weeks. Onside Kick, Pocket Rockets, 4th and Long, and the Gem have each faced a top 2 scorer. And in transactions, we've got the usual suspects leading the league. Nighthawks ready for football and onside kick. We're a little behind last year's pace of 227.50, mostly because Move the Chains, who's usually up at the top, is sitting at the bottom of the transactions spend at only 250. He's got to save to pay for his home renovation that's going on right now. Just kidding, but not really. But anyway, hope everyone has a great rest of the week, great weekend, and we'll see you again next week. Talk to you later. Bye.